And we're back once again for the great joy of 2025, the light of your life, your game of the year. Me and Fox playing Cobalt Core together, and usually voice acting the lines, but not very well.
Has it been 10 minutes? Has it been a month? You'll never know.
Woo! Despite the fact that we constantly drop hints about that, yes.
Today's hint is you can hear those cicadas outside of our door.
Yes, I'm going to apologize ahead of time if there is a buzz. It's possible that's some degree of sound interference, but it's also possible that it's cicadas. We did a lot to try and boost the overall audio of us and the game audio to make sure that we don't get... Like, my natural impulse as a sound editor is to try and have as few things as possible on the track so that people can turn it up very loud if they want to. But that's going to include cicadas if I do that today.
Yeah, I mean, look, we are officially at the time of the year that it's too hot to close the door while we record, so this is just how it's going to be.
Yep. So if you're the person who comments every time I upload a video with a buzz in the background, please do not feel bad about ever doing that. I greatly appreciate it, and you've helped me get better. Now, on to this run of Cobalt Core, which is Autism Patrol.
Come on, secret scene. I mean, like, there's only, like, 2 characters who aren't Spectrum in this game.
It's true.
One of them's Drake.
Hey, can you tell me about FTL?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. FTL uses a hyperspace node system to locate other matter. Essentially, we can jump instantly to any local point within around 20 light years as long as they've got sufficient mass. Like your mom.
Huh.
Unfortunately, around here, that mostly means directly warping into pirates and battle drones.
Does FTL not stand for Free Taco Lunch?
Oh. It can.
Yay! Awesome! Was that one of our scenes?
That is an as yet unseen scene.
I want to explore EM already! I don't know what that means. Electromagnetism? Endless mockery.
Who's to say?
Edible mandarins.
I don't know if I'm going to annoy someone by saying, isn't that most mandarins?
Yes. Not the ones that have gone bad or aren't ripe yet.
Well, not necessarily by a human, right?
You know, when I was in high school, one of my tricks is I could get an entire, I think it's the Imperial mandarins or the smaller ones with the lighter skin, and I could peel that and eat the whole thing in one. And just put it in the mouth, close the mouth, and go until it was gone.
Yeah.
You know, like a horrible goblin.
I wasn't going to say it.
I can't imagine why boys didn't take me seriously.
I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it.
You don't get to say it, boy who took me seriously.
Yeah, and also, like a horrible goblin. Yeah, fork found in kitchen.
Oh, yeah. None of that was meant to be surprising.
I forgot the virtue of Dizzy.
I don't think I was telling you a story that would you know, shake your fundamental understanding of me as a person.
That's true. It wouldn't.
Really, the unusual stories from high school would be the ones where I tried to, you know, be a girl for a bit.
Shocking.
And I actually toyed with, like, maybe, you know, maybe I do want to, like, go on a date or wear a dress. It did not last.
Horrifying. Who permits these things?
Mm-hmm. Look, once I embraced Goblin, I have been much, much, much happier. And part of that is because I found friends who really appreciated my goblinness, rather than it being something I had to kind of keep at arm's length.
Mm-hmm. We don't mind, and in some cases love, that you are a horrible goose.
I found this, when I was looking for drawings today, ask Talen about the Sneeple.
They're gonna find out about the Sneeple in their own time. They're gonna find out about the Sneeple, and the Snunkies, and the Snorillas, all because I have an evolutionary deterministic view of how Dungeons and Dragons should work, which is not common.
But anyway, because I was looking through random art I'd saved from the internet today, I found one that was an artist who had illustrated, like, who I wanted to be as a teenager. It's like, I wish to be an elf full of slender grace and graceful slenderness. And I'm like, who I want to be now? And it's just like a hairy, short, square dwarf going like, ha ha ha, awesome!
Jester going, hold on, I want to see if I have an impressive wang. Yeah, I guess we're doing that.
Anyway, that's me. It's just a hairy goblin instead of a dwarf.
Yep. Oh, we are aware. This is nothing we do not already know.
Oh hey, our avatars aren't on the screen this time.
Yeah, they I didn't like the way that they occupied certain parts of the screen, so.
Have they not been here on most recordings?
On most recordings.
Wow, I'm so observant, Talon. You won't believe my powers of observationalism.
Yeah. Oh, I'm good at this.
That's that then.
Little feet over the edge of the interface. Books puts her little front paws over the edge while she's talking.
Sorry, from my point of view, your shoulder was in front of it, so I didn't see her little handies.
Little handsies.
Little grabbies.
Little grabbies.
We've talked about the mystery of what books is, haven't we?
Yeah. To the point where the developers have said more or less, I don't know.
Some kind of mammal.
Look, what we can tell you in absolute confidence is that books exists, is real, and your friend.
I mean, books clearly comes from, like, another reality, right? Books literally can do magic.
Yeah,
And survive in space and whatnot.
but
So I guess there's no reason to think that books has to be, like, a real animal. Like most of these presumably are.
I suppose, but also you gotta remember, there's also Wizbo.
Yeah, sure.
Wizbo doesn't make my case better, does he?
Well, I mean, he's clearly a rat, right?
Oh yeah,
A
yeah,
rat
yeah.
or a
It's just that he
mouse.
does magic.
Yeah. So, you know, he does support the idea that books might be a real animal of some kind. But, oh, I saw her little fingies that time.
Yeah.
Yibby yibby.
just this demonic little cackle.
It's cute. I like the cute.
Uh-huh. This game has so much to speak for its ability to just convey a vibe. Like, even the music, like, this is boss music, and it's still got this, like, wonderful melodic chill to it.
This reminds
Ow,
me
ow,
of a lot of the more chill music from from the 2D Sonic games when they did the chiptunes back when. It's not the Sonic music most people would think of probably, but there's a couple of stages which have exactly this kind of vibe.
A friend of mine was talking tonight about how, and she's Spanish native and English is secondary language.
Oh, yeah.
She has said that every time someone in English says something like, let's take a deep dive, well, let's dive into that, is that she just consistently hears the theme from Sonic Adventure 2 about diving.
Well, I have no idea.
Uh-huh. Okay, we're gonna go real safe on this one. I don't have any good any zero doublers effects. And I could go for it, like there's the bonus energy card.
To pick some up.
But Shield Burst is a really safe thing, and like it's nice to get some use out of Dizzy.
I mean, if you gotta bring Dizzy anyway, you might as well let him do some shit.
Yeah, and we started this run with a Piercer, so I am technically incentivized to value fewer, bigger hits than Perry's Malarkey. And, oh, it is Malarkey.
Doesn't Perry specialize in few big hits?
Perry has multi-attack. Perry's big thing is
Oh.
lots of attacks, whereas you can upgrade Dizzy's attacks to just be more hits.
I thought she had like a stacking damage bonus thing.
She does. She has Escalate, which is one of the best cards in the game.
That's what I was thinking of.
But-
That's dumb.
But Escalate is best when you can multiply it
I
effectively.
guess it would be. But all bonuses are best when you can multiply them.
Yeah. Whereas Piercer wants you to get one really good attack a turn, because it ignores the shield. And every turn you're getting Piercer, you have an incentive to not do more of the alternative.
Oh, do you?
Well, you know, if you have 3 good attacks, only one of them will benefit from Piercer, and the rest will run into shields. Alright, we're in the second world, so we need to maximize our question marks. There's only one if we go this down route, so I'm going to have to give up on that. And if we go this up route, I get 2. which means I'm skipping 2 different repair stations. Oh,
Hang on. Can't you go down and then up, up, up?
but I'll miss this one.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong node.
Yep. These are artifacts. We're aiming for these. So this does not
No,
matter to me.
I know we're aiming for the question marks. You literally said that. Spots! Wow, spots! Spots!
Ah, you goodness.
Such a mulligan dog. Spots! 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 Yeah, he's a bit like that.
Yep.
Except the only sport he cares about is running.
Yep.
It's funny, you would think a dog who loves running that much would be into fetch,
Nope.
but the most I have seen him like retrieve something is twice.
Yeah, he gets bored.
On the third one, he's like, what am I doing?
What is this? What's happening here?
But if you let him into an open field, he'll just run a big circle again and again and again and again.
I tell you what, Dizzy's doing his job.
Yep.
Like, I am as safe as a church. Where I'm not around. Hello, Jettison Hatch. The first time you gain Crystal Shard, gain Temporary Shield.
Feels a bit mean to take the ball.
Oh yeah, the ball is really interesting mechanically. It's linked to some weird stuff you can make the game do.
It's like a midfield thing that you can push into the path of other things.
Yeah, it's an asteroid that doesn't destroy, and it just bounces to the
Yeah.
side when it takes damage. So, for example, on the Cobalt Core itself, the final boss, how it has that big barrage of attacks that go
Oh.
1, 2.
Oh yeah, it
three.
just goes pew 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 and shoots it across.
Yeah, if
That's
you have
neat.
if you have the ball in one position, it will just kick the ball across all the way to the other side of it, and only one of the attacks can get through, which is novel.
Sick, yeah. I just, it's kind of mean to meet someone who lives to play this game, and what you want for your prize is to take your game away.
I would argue, given that Sasha has access to yellow and red cards, that she is prepared with extra balls.
That's true. Yeah, she's probably just got lots more balls.
Yep,
I'm
you're a child.
a goblin.
Oh no, stuck in spot. What will I do?
Gets shot, apparently. Hits Dahlia the hot hedgehog again.
Yep. And no one here to thirst over her.
Such a shame. I'm rooting for them. Normally I'm not into headships, but they're too cute.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying not to disagree that well actually, Max is the role of a feudal lord and Dahlia is a handmaid. Some malarkey in that.
If
vein.
anything, it's the other way around.
Yeah, but like, if you told me that Dahlia was like some kind of non-binary, my reaction would be,
Oh
yeah,
sure.
probably.
I mean, I don't think a lot of people in this, I don't think a lot of characters in this story get gendered conclusively.
There's not a lot of screaming genders going around. There's multiple bugs, at least one fish.
Those things do, like, when they're anthropomorphic, those things generally have, I mean, they have a concept of gender. They have as much gender as humans normally have on them.
Yes, but the coding and gendering of their visual aesthetics is not as simplified and
yeah.
coherent.
Well, this game is light on gender coding in the first place. I mean, Perry is not femme.
I would have easily believed that Perry is, not.
She's got pretty eyes, but if she was a boy, I wouldn't be like, that doesn't look like a boy, that's weird. Or even like, ooh, so femme. Just be like, yeah, that's a boy with pretty eyes.
Sure, shade late femme.
Yeah, and to be clear, that is to the game's credit.
This is bad. Oof. This is really bad. I do not like fighting the Starnackle with Dizzy.
Oh, because you get shit in your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got to do 10. And the most I can do here is 8. bums.
Yeah, well, that's not enough. You should do more.
Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
Amateur mistake.
Yeah, probably.
It's a good thing you've got me here.
Ugh, that doesn't feel good. That was just a straight up screw up.
Ooh. I love it with you. This is not looking great.
Yep. Ow, ow.
Borf.
Wow, that hurt.
Yeah, I'm copping it in the teeth against this thing.
Can't quite do your dizzy voice.
I know you're white. He's not a very complicated boy.
Oh, I forgot to give him a block nose.
Yeah, and he kind of homestar runners it up when I do it.
Everyone likes a little bit of home stuff.
Yeah, most people like exactly a little bit of homestar.
I find it delightful when they put out the home stuff up in the video. It's like, you know, do your hilarious Homestar impersonation we all know you like.
First time you lose hull. Oh, I'm taking jumper cables today. Holy mackerel! Look at that. I need jumper cables.
I haven't paid attention to what that
Nuts, Celine. What are you doing here?
is. Oh, I have this extra scaffolding.
No.
Fine, whatever.
Every time you just gotta polish it. You know, that's not terrible. I need it. Oh, Sir Ratso.
That's Ratso! Another honorable duel. No hitting each other's weaker points.
We accept.
Excellent!
I have 12 temp shield on a turn where no one attacks.
Oh, bummer.
Well.
Anyway, you can turn that into real shield?
Nope.
Bummer.
Real bummer. On the other hand, at least I can do this. And like, yeah, that's a pretty substantial slab of defense.
Crunch. It does amuse me that to like Dizzy is shields, right?
Yeah.
So like you can play him fast, but like not low turn count. So what you have to do to play Dizzy fast is to decide where to take the damage really fucking quickly.
Yeah.
Which is itself pretty interesting.
Yeah. Dizzy is someone I'm under practiced in because to the speed run he has no practical use.
Yeah.
There's nothing he adds to the speed run mechanics that I want. But that doesn't mean that he's a bad character. It's just I'm at a point where safety is less important to me.
Indeed, I suspect part of the reason they give you Dizzy in the starting crew is because, like, that's a good way to familiarize yourself with the game safely.
Mm-hmm. Good grief.
And the reason you have to pick up Drake later is because they don't want you to come out of the gates doing self-damage all the fucking time.
Well, yeah. And to be fair, like, Drake's animating principle of self-damage is good and cool, actually, is true. But, like, the very first times I got anywhere in this game, I was very much like, oh, this game is so hard. How are you supposed to win at this game? I'm gonna take some damage. Ow!
It is really interesting to me that both Cobalt Core and the Swindle you started out with, you know, I've probably capped how good I can be at this game.
Yeah, and now I run.
I probably won't go further with it.
Yeah, and now I'm on both speedrun boards.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, that's actually kind of desirable at this point. That's pathetic.
Cleo, save us, Cleo!
Well, yeah, what can you do?
You didn't take the repair? Wow.
You're right.
I mean, I know you want to throw out cards, but you're on two.
Always.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how to play the game.
No, you aren't. But like,
I mean, I am, but only as a bit.
yeah, but also like, perfectly good point.
Like, for example, don't get hit, Talen. You're fucking it up.
Yeah, I'm really ruining everyone's fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend taking damage. That's a gruesome business.
Yes. Have you considered winning?
I recommend never getting punished. Have you thought about that?
Well, I'm not playing the Blades in the Dark game. I'm running the Blades in the Dark game. Fox, on the other hand, is playing a character who has rolled multiple resistance rolls and never taken stress.
It's so funny because we forgot that resistance rolls existed for like the first 2 or 3 sessions. So I never made them and then I never remembered them. But as soon as I got it into my brain that anytime something bad happens, I can just say roll to avoid.
Yeah. You have the very material ability to say to the DM, no.
And then all you gotta do is roll 6s.
Yeah, and it turns out,
It's not like I've never taken any stress from a resistance roll. I think I've taken 2.
yeah. And you've made like 10 rolls.
Yes. I don't think I've ever taken more than 2, and that might have been one split between 2 different rolls.
Hey. See, I didn't need to repair at all. That was coward behavior.
Oh no! I was wrong. Should have burned some cards when you had the chance. Why'd you listen to me? I wouldn't recommend listening to me. I'm a total amateur.
Get this. I'm gonna be skipping this.
You don't want any of these?
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a Genesis.
What'd that do?
This gives you 3 common artifacts.
Oh.
And a bunch of crap. Like 3 dead cards in your deck you've got to get rid of. Which are called...
Oh no.
Genesis Canister. Seems like a wasteful amount of packaging, to be honest.
Oh, wow, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck me. Alright. Now...
That's extra funny after I made you avoid burning cards from your deck. Well, after you foolishly listened to me flapping about how you should remove cards from your deck.
And now, I need to finish this run.
I mean, you know, if you fail, no one gets punished. We get to roll the dice on the encounters again more quickly.
It's true. I'm trying not to just... See, that's the thing. I would gleefully reset.
Oh, no!
But it seems like a real knob move, especially for people watching, for me to do that. And I feel like, you know, I don't want to let you down.
I guess so. At this time, we have exhausted most of the incidental dialogue, though.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I don't feel too bad about the possibility of resetting. Let's just, you know, let's not take that off the menu. How's that?
Absolutely. We've almost cleaned out our Genesis canister anyway. Alright.
Yeah, so they're just their temporary cards, right? You get them out of your hand once and they fuck off?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're down to just 1 left in the deck.
Oh, there it is. Oh, 'cause 3 to get rid of, though?
It's a bit of a kick in the dick.
Oh, bastards. Man, I thought the dead draw was the majority of the punishment there.
It's a dead draw in most of the turn.
That's an ass.
Okay. Well, at this point, we don't have any fancy encounters we're hunting for.
Yeah, now Talen can do what he wants. Not this little fucker.
Oh, Jiminy Crickets, I don't like this thing.
He's the one that auto dodges, isn't it?
Yeah. And it has an anchor.
What'd that mean?
It means it hits you and you can't move.
Ah.
So in addition to making your life difficult on that front, it makes your life difficult on another front.
Ass.
But not a lot you can do about it, but wait for your window. Also, I think
But you know, I guess it's fine with Dizzy, because you got plenty of time to build up shield.
so much time. Like, I'm just gonna eat all of this. Then yeah, I can just do that again. Like, I don't need to restock my shields for this turn. I already did. And that should kill it.
Yay.
I hate the dodgy ones.
Yeah, that shit's annoying. But you want to let us shuffle all your ship parts.
Please don't.
It'll be fun.
Please note, it does gain you maximum hull, but also
Ooh.
absolutely not.
You really think this current layout is optimal?
I have considered getting Sunshine Heavy Industry and playing it with you.
That could be fun. Well, if it isn't my favorite little adventure. And books.
She's so good.
Lovely. Hope you didn't need those, says Cleo, and Talon goes, I didn't, trust me.
I never needed them.
I need even less things.
They were holding
And
me
I
back.
need more things.
Oh, hang on. This is just an endurance fight.
I was gonna
Fuck
say,
it.
this is the one that just has 1,000,000 hit points and nothing else.
Yeah, I don't need to rush this one. My job here is to leave.
Now we wait for that corrosion.
Pretty much. Literally, if there are turns I have energy left over, I turn them into shields. I mean, I'll definitely take a shot here. Because,
You know.
yeah, you don't want to throw off the orbital axis too much because, you know. I don't know, but I wonder if there's an achievement for topping the rusting colossus without ever actually attacking it. That just seems like a really.
Just let it melt slowly
That
in
does
front
seem
of
like
you.
a thing that would do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yuck.
It is a grody old thing.
I have a fondness for rusty old junk. Something about my mom being a found object sculptor who would regularly just raid the dump for stuff.
Yep.
Well, when I say raid the dump, I mean go to the tip shop. Because, you know, you can't just take stuff from the tip. You gotta pay.
Yeah.
But not very much. That's the important part.
And only more one shot. Second one. Yeah, take 2 damage total. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Oh, there's a vulnerable spot over there.
Wow. Man, Perry is the kind of person who'd say butts.
Yep. Hey, yeah, about that whole books doubling a 0 cost card thing. That would be 6 energy.
Oops.
I don't need it.
You really don't. You need 6 energy worth of cards you want to play in one hand.
Crosslink ain't bad. Stun calibrator. Ho 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 ho! Everything gets a little easier with a stun calibrator.
Do you now paralyze?
I can stun one thing every turn by doing 2 attacks.
What does stun mean, though?
Stun
Can't fire, can't move, can't either.
doesn't whatever you hit doesn't do the thing it was gonna do.
Ah, okay, so it's like deactivates component for a turn.
Yeah,
That's cool.
which is good in this thing's case because it is a mammoth.
We got a lot of stuff going on. I'm surprised this ship can go backwards. It doesn't look like the ship that would have a reverse. Every ship should come with a crosslink. She's not wrong. As we just learned, Talen thinks it's great.
Crosslink is a really good ability. It like the biggest problem I'm having right now is a loss of mobility. Oh, Glimmer Shot! Turns all my shards into damage.
I do love table flip being there as a parry card.
It's
You
another one
can't
of those-
always be sensible.
It's another one of those examples of just really good things you can do with a digital game that you can't do with a physical.
Strike the foe where they're weak.
Are you okay there, Books?
Yes.
I played a tactical game in my time!
That's true. Books is absolutely a Fire Emblem nerd.
I have to assume that's where this is coming from.
Books is the kind of person who owns tactical RPG rule books and it's just has never played an actual tabletop session of Warhammer but owns all the books.
Book strikes me as the kind of player who would use the super effective damage every time.
Ooh, how does the crosslink work? Is it magic?
And then Dizzy said, basically.
You're not wrong. We're New Yorking it over here.
Yeah, Book strikes me as the kind of player who uses the super effective damage type every time, even when you don't need it, because it's just the best.
That's
correct
the best
choice.
damage, right?
That's the one you do.
Yeah, you do the best damage. Otherwise, you're not doing your best.
There was a puzzle. And if you choose the wrong option, even if you still win, really, you've lost.
One of those players who just looks at the board and takes 20 minutes to take her turn and moves like 3 things.
Oh man. When I was visiting my family the other day, I got to play with my mom and sister a game that we haven't played since we were like 10 or 12 years old. Which is kind of like Scrabble Rummy King. Do you know Rummy King?
I know Rummy Kid.
Like a tile-based game where you make runs and sets and you can rearrange everybody else's shit to get stuff out of your hand if you want.
Yeah, meant as politely as possible. I know it as Rummy Kid.
Oh, Rummy Cup?
No, I know it as Rummy Kid. But, you know, that could just be one particular branding.
Never heard of Kib. I have seen Rummy Cup, which might actually be what I mean.
Which,
Rummy King might be the kind you play with cards.
which, by the way, Zach, if you're listening to this and resisting all of my efforts as a teacher to make sure you didn't find me, yes, I do remember you playing Rummy Kid, and it is a great game, even if it is a grandma game.
It is a grandma game, but it's one of those things where it's like if everyone had this instead of Monopoly, family game nights in Basic Land would be much better.
Yeah, it's just a solid game compared to a lot of the compatriot crap.
See also Yahtzee. Yahtzee is just a fundamentally good game.
Yeah, Yahtzee. Honestly, Uno. Uno is a really properly good family game, and I'm so annoyed that like so many people subsist on Monopoly crumbs because that game is just not very good.
And like even you know we're making fun of Monopoly because everyone recognizes that, but the real sins are the fucking licensed tie-in board games.
Oh,
where
yeah.
It was just every fucking TV show had a roll and write with nothing. Had a roll and move with nothing going on. Just you know, roll a dice and move around a board until you collect X, Y, Z.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, fucking, do I get to choose what direction I move in? Nope. Cool.
The real dark family board game for me is Scrabble, because Scrabble looks like it's a game about spelling well, and then you find out that actually it's an incredibly just
It's an area
enormously
control
difficult. It's an area control game with the most difficult control system in the world, because you have to be memorizing like 7-letter words for chemical reagents. Anyway, that was a 31-minute run.
Never mind that. We're still talking about the other thing.
I just want to double check the logbook. Still haven't found any of the 3 remaining.
Oh, so that one didn't count. Okay,
Didn't get it.
well, go again.
We're going again. Let me just double check. Yeah, we'll give him a long video. Let's look at the logbook. You were saying about playing Rummy Cub, but with words.
This is why Spellbind is great. So, like, same basic format as Scrabble, which is just you got a bunch of fucking letter tiles. And you flip them into the middle until someone can scream out a word with at least 3 letters that they can spell. But also you can steal anyone else's words by adding more letters to them.
You have dialogue.
Hi, Mr. Isaac. Is it okay if I ask you something?
Huh? Oh, my holographic horn and arm. Well, it's a long and very cool story.
Can you get the cookies out of the top shelf in the kitchen?
Oh. Didn't Perry put those there because too much sugar makes you hyper?
Thought you were cool, man.
Okay, fine.
Yay!
I thought you were cool, man. And now, magical magic of editing. Anyway.
So we added the rule of Rummy King style as well. So, not only can you steal another person's word by adding an extra letter to it, You can also just dive in and start rearranging shit. And if you can't find a place to put all the tiles by the end of it, then you, I don't know, have to sit out the next 2 turns or something. I forget the penalty. Because I never fail!
And I will never die.
Anyway, very cool and fun. I'm not just saying that because I won both times.
But it is a factor, right?
I may like word games a lot because they're the only type of games that I'm the most likely to win out of everyone in our family. Well, when you're not around.
I'm not that good at word games.
I feel like you're at least as good as I am, though. Because you know all these fucking words that no one else knows that don't seem real, right? In fact, there were a couple of times where I was like, well, I know what Talen would say if he were here, but I don't want to have that argument with my family. Yeah. To prove to them that, like, quim or whatever is a word.
I mean, it is a word. I wouldn't use it in front of your mum.
Exactly.
The actual thing that springs to mind is a game by Cheeky Parrot called Kitos.
Kitos is good.
Yeah. Kitos...
And also Bananagrams is an excellent game.
Yeah. Kitos is hell, by the way, for me, because my mother and my father both like it more than me. And they're both better at it than I am. I missed what Dizzy said, and you reacted with delight. What was that?
He was like, dude, you know, if you just reset the missile console to... I'll forget it.
Alright, let's help this bozo.
Being the tech person whose first impulse is always to say, look, if you just go into settings and turn up... okay, fine.
Just is never gonna do it. Like, I know it's coming from a very real and very sincere place, but anytime your explanation starts with just, and you're dealing with non-technical people, you're lost.
It's just as in only this is required.
Yeah.
In fact, perhaps the point is, it's not as complicated as it seems.
Yeah,
you're stay calm.
You're trying to dilute the fear.
That's what the just is about.
It's just it is, however.
Now who's justing?
Yeah, it's fine.
And you're justing on social problems, which is much more difficult than mere computers not doing what you expect them to do problems that I find easy.
Especially for a goblin. But yeah, like the use of just is an interesting thing because it's meant to imply ease, but I think in a lot of cases these days it's used to assert.
Rude.
It's used to assert a kind of like you should be able to do this. Hey, gravel recycler. Ooh. Look, any time you get an artifact you can stick on Isaac, you do, because Isaac is consistently absolutely correct. Like, Isaac is probably the strongest non-Riggs character, and as far as technique, as far as like the stuff you can do with a character, Isaac is probably the best.
And he's so cute.
It's true. He's also an absolute cutie dude.
I also love someone who talks about their cyber limbs as it's a cool story.
It's an extremely cool story. Ow.
Normally I'd be like, guess he also must be kind of tall if he could reach the top shelf cookies, but really just taller than Books, which feels like it's a very low bar.
Yeah, Books feels like a dormouse.
She's gotta be a little guy. Let's dance. Drake, you turd.
Drake.
Oh, smash those asteroids.
Smash-teroids.
Smash the roids.
Sorry, you should be reading for Isaac, but I got excited.
It's okay, and like, Isaac is a perfect boy, so...
It's very good.
Isaac, the good cis boy. Not that I know that. I have no reason to know that.
Nope.
Goodness me, though, these drones, though.
Oh yeah, crystals, huh?
Yeah, like, they were important all the way through the last game.
It's like, oh yeah, you've got 11 of those. Oh well, guess they do something sometimes.
2. I had 2.
Oh, was that 2?
Yeah, it's a shard bar that goes up to 3 by default. Now,
Ah.
Magia Battery was the thing I was hoping for last time, because Magia Battery with doubling is really cracked. You know what? Yeah, let's see if we can do something dumb.
Okay, it's not gonna let you do something dumb.
It's gonna let me do something a little dumb.
Hey, bud.
The only correct course of action is to maximize drones. Like there is no exception to the rule. It is always better to do better things with drones. The only character whose abilities take precedence over Isaac's is Books. Sorry, is Riggs. Yeah. Step aside. And now we're just gonna very quietly and very patiently.
Of course it's not 11. It's got a 1 on either side of it. And this game very sensibly uses a font where the 1 is distinct from the L.
Well.
And a bar.
Let's not start bullying people over their font choices being ambiguous.
I've had to enter Google API keys into
Oh,
things a
no.
lot of times recently. And the Twitch API keys are displayed in a very good, like, top-tier monospace console font where every character is immediately distinct from its lookalike characters. The Google API keys are displayed in, like, fucking whatever your default sans is.
Default
is
sans
hell.
specifically.
Also, the Twitch ones don't have both O and 0 in them. The Google ones just have everybody.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You thought we got one?
I thought we got one of them. It's a little sad, but it's a really good one too.
Arrgh.
All right, let's look for some cool stuff.
Give us the secret.
Um,
Give us the secret. Hey, it's Crosslink again.
Crosslink is really good, and we'll actually get some use out of it. Sorry, Dizzy. I really wanted the photon condenser last round.
That's 2 artifacts you really wanted last round. Well, no, 1 card. Close, whatever.
Whatever.
It's 2 of the ingredients you were hoping for last time.
Well, you can never have enough contingency in your soup.
You never have enough redundancy in your soup.
Do you ever wonder if, as an elder millennial, like, we will just be fundamentally incomprehensible to the people younger than us once we have any kind of, recognition?
Kind of, but in my experience, it's more that the people younger than us are incomprehensible to me.
That's fair.
Yeah, consider the amount of times that I've had to ask you, and what does blat mean?
That's a fair point.
What is a riz?
That one's easy. It's short for charisma.
Once you know, it's easy. Or once you hear it in context, it makes sense. But when someone is just like, oh, the riz. You're, okay.
Chat, I'm going to try rizzing her up. Please.
You're right, that's not a good example, though. There was something recently where I just had literally 0 fucking idea what it would mean. But I can't remember what it was, probably because it made so little sense it's already left my elder millennial brain. Side note, I like elder millennial. It makes me sound like I'm in a Cthulhu novel, right?
Yeah, you have a certain Lovecraftian terrorness to yourself. Which is to say, you're a queer or a black person. I don't think enough is made of the fact that Lovecraft is one of the few authors of the time to write about a trans character, and he was like, ah! Like, this guy was exceptionally awful for his time. He wasn't just like, well, that wacky Lovecraft, he had some weird ideas. Like, no, he was awful.
Yeah, no, most old authors, it's like, well, just be aware going in. They're probably of their time. Lovecraft is very hold my beer of his time.
Yeah. So my favorite thing about Lovecraft is that he got a divorce on grounds of being a big racist. Like, before No Fault Divorce, a judge listened to that guy talking, was like,
wow.
Oh, yeah, honey, no, you gotta get out of here. Like, yeah,
That's wild.
You're allowed out of this marriage.
Yikes.
Like, There's racist, there's old-timey racist, and then there's so old-timey racist a judge notices.
Yeah, right. Like the eugenics was just kind of par for the course, but you really had to double down.
Like everyone was into eugenics those days. Oh, those were the heady days of eugenics. It is wild that in one of his stories he accurately describes an honest-to-goodness concentration camp as like, and then the U.S. government came and did a good thing.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness they had this bright idea of a concentration camp, a thing that I'm sure will never come up again at any point in history. And
Certainly
won't be a
not.
problem. Pop, pop, pop. Alright. Magic battery. Gonna upgrade you to a quick card draw.
Ooh.
You gotta go for this. Gotta go for a question mark. Wow, vertical. Ah, you all again. Said with a tone of voice of seeing kids playing in your front lawn. An extra planar being. Neat. What do you value most? It's always damage.
That's always damage.
Then it is yours. Thanks.
The you all again is particularly funny in the context of like we now know this is just old tired cat.
Yeah. Cat, who is
Those poor innocent rocks.
modestly done with this shit.
It is one of my favorite bits when Cat is like, you're my least favorite. Justifiably so.
I am gonna try and kill this thing with a big destructive ephemeral blast right into the vulnerable spot.
Sometimes our friends are big ding-dongs. We still love them, but that doesn't mean we can't get annoyed at them.
Absolutely. Oh, come on. Open your space cloaca.
I think it did. It's on that card.
Alright, there we go.
Wow, you are fucking kidding. I wasn't paying attention. Why did it do so much more than 7 damage?
Because it was a brittle spot, it dealt double damage.
Oh, double. Okay.
And the game doesn't normally have to represent 14 damage, so it did a block of 10. Pause. Block of 4.
That's very good.
Gross.
I definitely thought you meant like I have to do some shit to build it up.
No, just jockeying
Realized
the
what you
position.
meant. No, I just had to wait till it has the weak point.
Wait till it opens its space cloaca.
Yeah, flip it on its back to reveal its weak point and deal massive damage.
Yep. Oh. Hello, Goliath. I don't even care that you're boring as pus. Let's draw some more cards.
Riddle spot. Let's crack him open like a Jude.
Oh boy, Books, do I have an anime for you.
Oh man, she owns all of Ruby Rocks. You know, while we're just randomly talking about things as we play this video game together. Right? Like she is absolutely the target audience for Ruby Rocks.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not for the fat tits part of Ruby Rocks.
There is more to Ruby Rocks than just fat tits.
So much more. I'm astonished.
But there is actually quite a lot about Ruby Rocks. It's just about fat tits. Sometimes an anime can be about more than just fat tits, and sometimes an anime is about exactly fat
Which
tits.
is not entirely fair, because it's also very much about fat thighs, big asses.
Ruby Rocks is a shocking thing in that, like, they definitely took what was obviously a horny manga, and they made it less horny, but not by as much as you'd think.
I mean, I don't need, like, It might be that it's exactly as non-horny in the manga as it is in the anime. Like,
Oh, no.
sorry, it is entirely possible.
Hee-hoo! Welcome to my emporium of wondrous ideas, traveler. May I offer you one of my creations?
These all seem absolutely useless.
Perhaps they are. Perhaps they are.
These are all like, you gotta do some weird shit with combos or an artifact or something, right?
So the coolest thing you could do with lightning in a bottle is anything that discounts it means it's a straight up upgrade. And there are cards that give you advantages when you use 3 mana things.
This little guy is a very good argument of like, not everyone here is a real animal. Because what the fuck is this?
He's Tooth.
Yeah.
Or she's Tooth.
They're Tooth.
By the way, while I'm at it, again, what's Tooth's gender? I know why I said he, because I assume that everything around me is masculine by default because women are otherized in objects. But, like, that's not a good thing. That's not how my brain should work. Woohoo! Thanks? I guess? Alright, no encounter this time.
What were you saying? Oh, Rurik's, yeah. It's entirely possible that it could be, as the anime is, just a completely non-horny story with just completely horny character designs.
Yep. That is, as I understand it, the nature of Rurik's.
But not like in a way that damages the idea of who the character's meant to be. Like, they just all happen to have, well, I mean, the adults happen to have incredible bodies.
Mm-hmm.
They're not then also, you know, dressed and posed in such a way as to seem like anything other than what their you know, personalities say they are, which is really good. That's all I want from an anime. The characters are allowed to be gorgeous.
Yep.
Just
Indeed, you prefer it when they are.
yeah, just do it in a way that matches with what you fucking wrote. Anyway, this is not the anime review video, so I'm gonna shut up about that now.
I mean, we can do those too.
We've already done that one.
We've done all of the anime reviews for this year. In fact, the next one is going to be going up in January.
I've spoken at length about Rurik's.
Yep. And what did we say about Rurik's?
Great show.
Great show.
Many rocks, fat tits.
Fat tits. Like an ancient coda. Many rocks. Fat tits. Man, Isaac and Dizzy is just a wall.
Get that!
I like how I like how the cadence you use there is the same as in Let It Go.
You know, doing a goblin scream instead of a...
Got him.
I'm gonna get kicked in the face. Gonna get kicked in the face.
My speaking book's voice is like about as high and squeaky as I can make my voice without doing like a Kirby impression.
Yep.
So I absolutely cannot shout in that voice. It's too high. Can't do it. I would have to sing. That's not going to work.
Do you hear the goblin sing? Singing like a librarian.
But no.
Wouldn't be like a librarian, that's the whole problem.
It is the music of a feeble little... I come...
First of all, racist.
We take anti-goblin racism pretty seriously around here.
That's goblins, yes.
I mean, I'm not a goblins. I'm not allowed, I'm pretty sure. I'm too
Yes,
gangly.
exactly.
I just lack the essential goblin-y nature. Everyone in the world can go goblin mode but me.
You can go goblin mode, you just are not a goblin.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need to go goblin mode if you were a goblin. We're always goblin mode.
That's my secret cap.
I'm always goblin.
No, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound good. I hate it. I take it back. So weird fighting rings without any batter.
I know. Like this is obviously not a game with an actual main character or anything like that. No one is more important than anyone else. But Riggs is as close as you're getting, right?
No one is more important than anyone else, but Riggs is the one we made a plushie of.
Yeah, she's great. Bop, bop, bop.
Don't know if I've made enough of a deal about Riggs having a great name too.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
Riggs is such a fantastic name for the archetype of what she is too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fully a cool space guy name. Love it.
Oh, I can do this. Eat Laser Space Fist. Eat Laser Space Fist is, of course, the much anticipated sci-fi sequel to Eat, Pray, Love.
I like how Eat Laser, Space Fist is that. And then Eat Laser Space Fist is a Ninja Sex Party song. Right?
Yeah. You say their name and immediately the Tom Hardy song they did together just immediately hits me.
Tom Hardy's picture.
All these beautiful people make me feel like an ugly little gnome.
It's even better than that. It's fugly, which is so Australian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking as a fugly little gnome, it's nice to receive some representation in pop music. Which I consider this to be for some reason. We'll get them eventually.
What else could it be? Yeah, well, yes, Books, you're right. We're dealing with Isaac and Dizzy as the primary lifters of this one. We will get them eventually.
Yeah, I recognize how our deck works.
Huh.
Fuck, was that mitosis symbol?
Oh, mitosis takes
Oh,
one
that's a
shield
new
and-
mechanic, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. There's only one card I know of that does this.
Ah.
It just
Oh,
constantly.
I see.
Yeah, if you're constantly using Dizzy cards, it's really good. It's quite nice because it means you constantly getting this influx of temp shield. But yes, overflowing power is just a little bit interesting because I am routinely hitting the cap on shards. But no, I don't want to make my deck bigger. If I could cut 3 cards, if I could find a way.
If I could cut 3 cards.
I'm not attacking anything. I am a missile I am a missile platform for Isaac. I'm not getting the drone piercer. I'm not getting the drone repeater. We're just going. Hey, you know how about half an hour ago I paused the recording?
Yeah. Was that half an hour ago?
A clear head is, never forget the rest.
Yeah. But just bringing it up because, like, you know how I definitely did.
Oh yeah, the
unpause
0
it.
doubler. Yeah?
I mean, I definitely did unpause it,
You sure did.
but I absolutely
Are
am
you
right
saying
now.
it's not paused?
No, I'm absolutely right now paranoid. Like, did I unpause it? Because this is how brains work.
Hey listener, if you can hear this, tell Talen it's okay. He unpaused.
He did unpause.
He must have.
He must have unpaused.
I
He
mean,
did. In
surely you can just look at.
In fact, he did just check it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did unpause.
Of course. Yeah.
Good God, that was my first turn.
Boom.
I just drew my deck twice and good grief, and put a whole bunch of drones in the air. Put those drones in the air. Yeah, not a lot of people really mark out for the "Get Those Balls in the Air" song from Arrested Development.
Go Isaac Jr.
Why does he do this to me? He just constantly does this to me. Is this how this? What's happening here?
I don't know. I assumed you would know.
Oh no.
Should you know?
I think we've got an infinite energy loop. But I can't do that much with it. So I'm just gonna have to make do with the fact that I've got a bunch of drones.
Do you have like an infinite draw loop or anything to go with it?
No. But I do have infinite shards. So I should have grabbed that overwhelming thing. Oh, that wouldn't transfer to drones. It's fine. It's fine.
No.
Sorry, Isaac Jr. Oh, and he could keep track of that stuff in the video.
It was Wendy.
Oh, it was Wendy. Well, Wendy will be fine. It fucking Wendy.
Getting weird signal.
An offering from another timeline.
Nobody
wants
wants
that.
Not picking up any weird brain anomalies this time. That's probably a lot better for our health.
Yowdy. Not in front of everyone, please. I think I can get rid of him.
I thought you had 4 cards for a second there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6. This is unacceptable.
You've got more than 6.
This is bloat.
You literally counted
Two.
the 6 and didn't count them all.
Well, I mean, one could count them all.
You know, if one wanted an accurate representation of how many cards one had.
If one wanted that,
If
indeed.
one wanted that.
If that is the thing that one did want. Can I do this? I don't think I can get another one. Oh, no, wait. I am actually going up one on some loops. Okay. This is dumb. So I can deploy just a lot of drones. That's ultimately what I can do. Alright, like we're not gonna sit here and watch me fart around with this thing forever. I'm just going to spit out a lot of drones.
Actually, you should have done one more than that.
Oh, they don't have the blue one! Is that enough? Do you think that'll be enough? How are we off for drones now?
Means color and stinky.
Yep. That's,
I just meant because it clearly had almost no hit points on that first turn.
Yeah.
Compared to what it
yeah,
gets
if you
on.
can do 8 in the first turn, that's it. That's lethal. Drone Piercer!
Ooh. That seems good.
Ain't no damage like drone damage. Hi, Celine. Bye, Celine.
Shuffle ship, wah.
Point 1. Wah. Point 2. Boo-hoo.
You know it.
Alright. I think I'm just losing this. So, like, the only way I'm gonna have to do damage is just drones everything. Okay, hang on. If I lead with that, I immediately go up to 5 energy. Oh wait, I see the problem there. You know, what that prevents. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did just vomit my entire hand onto the battlefield on the first turn, which is something.
That's where hands go.
I understand, and certainly if you play Magic together like the Goblin.
I play Magic the Gathering like a green-red character.
Which is to say, you cast your first thing on turn 6.
Very rude.
And yet true.
Turn 1 is for mana dorks.
Right, fair enough. You got me on that one.
Yeah.
Bye! Isaac's cracked. I don't know what to do. This build could be doing all sorts of things, but we just got Isaac, and that means that, like, you know, just do more of everything I wanted to do. Is there a way to make that draw cards? No? Is there a way to make that draw cards?
Oh. I thought you only had 2 cards for a second there. Like, okay, you've only got 2 non-upgraded cards. It's a bit different.
That's the deck.
Yeah, I'm not saying you have a lot of cards, but you have more than 2.
Chat, she's making fun of my deck.
I don't think we've seen Morton before.
It's true, Morton might be a new one. Wordplay. Alright, there we go. Let's see how this goes.
I like how without any context, and because I wasn't actually doing any wordplay or anything, that it's just gonna be.
A thing that settles in the mind of the few people who know what I'm talking about. It is okay for that to be how it is. Because people think it don't be that way sometimes, but it do. I do love getting a pair of drones next to these things, especially if they're pierces, because that's very funny.
Oh man, trash though.
Yeah, trash is bad. Sort your trash. Cobalt Core. You big meanie. Dumping trash in my deck just because your deck is trash.
Where is all this trash coming from? He's not wrong. Oh, Isaac.
Isaac, you delightful little penis.
Always do this.
I especially love how he's got this very inoffensive, like, oh gosh, shucks kind of attitude, and then you look at what he's actually doing on the battlefield.
Number one couldn't handle the pressure. Sorry.
Oh, I feel bad about the inanimate drone that is currently shredding my opponent. Oh, it's just a little guy. There's a floating gun platform.
Oh.
Three.
Yeah, sorry. I've said it before. I'm the person who can't resist trash Gengar.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ, guys.
You guys, you can't do this to me. Yeah, screw it, I'll just take that hit. Better 5 than 7, you know? And its shield is on full, and has always been on full. Like, this is not a pretty deck. This is not an elegant, beautiful machine of a deck.
This is ugly as shit.
Yeah, this is a pig of a deck. Several of the parts don't really work. But you know what's happening? Isaac has picked me up and is carrying me on his tiny, tiny back.
You can reach the cookies from here.
I can reach the cookies from here. There you go. An hour of Cobalt Core. And we didn't get any of the other encounters.
No new seats.
I'm so mad.
Am I to take it you'd like to stop there?
I think that an hour is good enough to stop by. That was heaps of fun, though. Thank you so much for coming with, and I hope everyone's enjoying this bit of December-weenness.
Fox and Talen chat about stuff, and Cobalt Core is played in the background.
We might be doing more Cobalt Core this month to round out those encounters, because it'll, like, you won't know until they go up. But the idea in my mind is that we go until we get those encounters, and if that means I have like 4 Cobalt Core videos to go in December, I'm just going to drop them all. Because next year I want to start on something different.
Yeah. I really want to see those remaining fucking events.
Worst case scenario, I might wind up just speed running loops and then getting Fox and say, hey Fox, come here, sit here, I'll show you the sequence.
Oh, I know. But then chat won't be here.
It's true. It'll be terrible. Yeah, and you like coming along with us, don't you, chat? Right.
I mean, if they're listening to, what is this video, 12? Of the Cobalt Core one?
It's like 19.
Yeah, at this point, I have to assume they want to be here. Because the alternative to that is they should probably seek professional help.
Blink twice if someone is forcing you to watch us play Cobalt Core.
Exactly.
Alright, well, as always, Fox, your time is a gift and I love you very much. Thank you for spending some time with me.
Thank you for sharing the things you love with me.
And fart noises!